good hitting that post up. You're just not going to stop him. Like I said, his upper body is so big. He just needs to create space. And that fadeaway. Lethal.
He and his former Rocket teammate Jalen Green combining for 24 of the Suns.
Amir Coffey, who, when he was a Clipper, he would light the Suns up with.
Well, you know, we've said it countless times throughout this season. I think the way that this coaching staff, in particular, has approached the messaging to the players, the way they have empowered them, how they could go a long ways for a guy that has had a good three-point shooting stroke, but maybe in a little bit of a funk. Gillespie on the drive, finds a slashing gun, gets kicked out of the corner to Goody, who got it. Suns 5 of 10. This is a Dallas defense that is #1 against three-point shooting. And we'll get a whistle and a foul.
This guy here was a major problem for us as Milwaukee came back and won that series. So yeah, anytime we can go at him, we will.
You know, I had just gotten over it, but now I'm clearly going to be.
I know. I'm sorry.
Coffey on the pull-up. First point. See the early bench points as Gillespie plays the pass inside on Gafford. Nearly got another steal. Middleton in the inbound. He was anticipating some contact from Goodwin, but didn't get it. Gillespie gets on the hip of Martin. Back across the floor now to Dunn. Ryan glides inside. Beautiful attack from Dunn.
You know what? You used the word attack. He didn't think about passing it. He just said, I'm taking it to the hoop.
Ryan, 3 points. Has yet to break double digits since he had 12 against Atlanta back in mid-November. We get the offensive foul called on Gafford.
Gafford took the beating on that one.
You see J. Kidd, it has been a challenging season. You know, I had some struggles early on. They had some injuries and then got a few guys back and they found a little bit of a rhythm and Gillespie able to hit the pull-up in the paint. I think there was a feeling that maybe if AD could get back, get healthy, a chance that Kyrie after the All-Star break, and this is a team that might fight for a play-in spot.
Yeah, look, bad luck. They had a lot of bad luck with injuries, and that team that they had after the trade of Luka, they never really got a chance to show because of the injuries.
Gillespie, deep three on the way. Goodwin fighting for the rebound. Can't get it for the loose ball. Tracked down by Phoenix. Goody sets the feet. Dunn able to gather. Suns are just crushing Dallas on the glass. On the cut. Dunn brings the boom. He's been waiting on that one for a month.
I don't know if you smell that, y'all, but it's a sweet fragrance of.
It's winnable, too.
Yeah.
It's winnable. Dame Lillard dusts off himself to be in a three-point contest. He had to be, right? He's the champion last year, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Marshall tied up by Goodwin. Loose ball, scooped up by Dunn. Iguodala with a handoff to Coffey. And Gillespie stepping out of bounds on the handoff from Goody for a Phoenix turnover.
But also grateful. He said it all happened pregame, and I was on the table getting treatment, watching it live like everyone else, and they came and embraced me, the team, and it was just a special moment to have with everyone.
Score the basket there for P.J. Washington is your stroke, but I think maybe Book is approaching it like an opportunity to kind of recalibrate.
Right, exactly. Right. You know, because he knows the pressure is going to be on. So it almost makes you even concentrate more.
Gillespie squares and fires from straight away.
No spot on the floor is out of his range.
He's proven that time and time again this season. Just 6 points in the loss Saturday night against Philadelphia. Marshall working the two-man game with Bagley. Nowhere to go in the paint. Washington Jr. on the drive. Lost his footing. Turns it over. Suns coming back the other way. Gillespie. Dunn. Corner three on the way. No.
That was a pass.
From the corner. Goody. Back tap Dunn. Able to track it down again. Suns have gotten every loose ball here in this first half.
They're outworking the Mavericks.
Iguodala gets the screen. Goody got the three-point look, but rims out. Here comes Flag. Suns have kept him in check thus far. Challenging him to the rim. Coming back the other way. Coffee with that lefty delivery. Beautiful stroke from the corner.
Like I said, I'm telling you, it's just a contagious surrounding that just makes you feel like, oh, I can throw him into.
Marshall tangled up, gets it to Washington Jr. is able to quiet the crowd momentarily with the three ball. The first three-point knockdown of the night for the Mavericks, who come in 24th in the league in three-point shooting. Dallas got the #1 three-point shooting defense. Coffey's going to try the other corner. That one left short. They hold opponents on the season at 34% as Iguodala climbs the ladder and gets a piece.
Williams had a good game against the Suns early this season.
Gillespie gets the screen. Halfway down and out. He couldn't believe it. Here is Flag. 5 points so far in his 11 minutes on the floor. Trying to get baseline. Tied up there by Coffey. Forced the ball out of his hands inside of the cutting Williams. And we'll get a Phoenix timeout. 6:11 to go in the first half. Suns rolling here. And there's a little secret handshake. I mean, think about it. These two 19-year-olds a year ago were playing college basketball for the University of Duke, and here they are living their dream, playing on the NBA stage.
It's amazing. Truly is.
Swing it over to Amanda, who's got more.
Well, I asked Coach Ott pregame just how the Suns can collectively slow Cooper Flag down. And he said it starts right off the bat, right off in transition. We have to get back. We have to put multiple bodies in front of him. He's so big and strong. We have to do that as early as we can.
Yeah, he is already put the league on notice that he's going to be a problem as he was able to raise up over Booker for the baseline jumper.
Yeah, everything is easy for him. You know, because he's got the size, but he puts himself in positions on the floor to do his damage.
O'Neal, who just hit 1-3, takes the long-range look. Reload instead of the three. He'll drive. Oster with a handoff. Royce relocates, likes that spot better.
Yeah, that's some Steph Curry stuff there, isn't it? I mean, Royce got the rebound and dribbled over the Oster, went right to the three.
14 points in the game Saturday night. 4 of 9 from beyond the arc. Bagley tied up at the baseline. Williams hits heavy traffic. Back across, not a Flag. Brooks stepping out with a pump fake. Flag can't get it. Good defense that time by Dillon. Up the floor. Brooks driving on Christie. Puts the big body on him. Hits another pull-up. Cooking class continues for the villain. 17.
I love it when he just looks at a guy and he just smiles. Doesn't say anything, just smiles at him.
Green and Williams back at the scorer's table for the Suns. Flag gets back to the left hand, drives inside. We'll get the whistle and at Kia. Like the rest of the league.